Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Alright, let's get this going. Oof, Bobby Green is already messing up Jeremy Stevens. Big surprise. And he kicked him in the balls. Happens. Parlay is... Oh man, my stream's lagging. That's no good. My internet speed looks good. Let's see what the upload is. Yeah, upload's 200 megabits. That should be fine. What in the world? Weird. Where'd it go? Alright, there's the parlay. Yeah, seems like it's good. Are we lagging? Is anybody seeing any lag? Oh shoot. Nope, never mind. What in the world? Okay, I think we're good. Okay, checking on here. Yeah, no, we're good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get to our Paramount on here. So, here's the issue with this matchup. Obviously, Sean Strickland, pretty linear game.
Serve as a 4-1 favorite tonight against a hot mic as our main card.
Yeah, it's gonna get my stream nuked. But no, yeah, pretty linear style. Not a lot of variance. Gosh, my stream is still lagging. I don't know how to fix that. That's pissing me off. Oh well. Yeah, is what it is. Alright, there we go. That should be good. No, pretty linear. But when it comes to his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu, it's actually very good. Very high-level jiu-jitsu. When he got into the UFC, he was more of a jiu-jitsu player, but he obviously has kind of strayed from that. And there's a few different factors for that. A big part of it was the motorcycle accident, though. So it's kind of like, is he able to perform at that level? I don't really know. It would seem so. It would seem like he has the capacity to still grapple with these high level guys, but he just stopped doing it, and he's just all in on the boxing now. This is so weird. The odds with Brady and Buckley just kind of went all over the place. Yeah. I think we might do a live bet of like $15 on Sean Strickland. Come on. Alright. I'm just gonna mute that. Very fun. Yeah, I think Sean can get it done. I really do. But it comes down to a few different things, and one of those things is his ability to not get submitted in the scrambles, because we know he's going to scramble. He's not just going to accept the bottom like DDP did or like Max Holloway did. That's what I talked about in my breakdown. That basically was my breakdown. Is he's going to scramble. He's going to try to get up. He's going to fight the hands. He's going to wrestle with Khamzat. And he may lose that. He may get choked out. And that's the question is he good enough? And is he going to be lucky enough? Because honestly, like, you know, anything can happen. You don't really know how something's going to go or how somebody's going to respond to the way you move or whatever, what you're going to be able to anticipate versus what they're going to be able to anticipate when it's, you know, that high level. Like, Khamzat is the top guy. So, and Sean will get ragdolled round one, probably also round two. The question is, can he make Khamzat work enough to where Khamzat then has to contend with him on the feet, or, you know, just at least in a more fair context? Because if Khamzat's like all gas, no brakes, obviously he's going to gas out, so he's going to want to moderate his cardio, which is what he's done in his last two fights. But if he can't hold Sean down without going at that heavier pace, then what does this fight end up looking like? And I think it gets really tough. Why is Michael Chiesa and Justin Gaethje facing off in the new tequila ad. Like, why? I don't get the joke. Do they have beef? Because the last one, it made sense, because it was Kevin Holland and Wonderboy, Stephen Thompson. Because they had just fought. And so it was funny. But then, yeah, I don't get this one. Anyway. So yeah, I think the safest parlay, the one that I picked, was, Sean and Khamzat over on rounds, Van and Tyra over on rounds, Buckley to win. I think that was like $15 win 70 or something like that. I don't remember. I don't like betting very much money. I like betting my entire YouTube paycheck. That's kind of the move, which is currently zero. So once we get monetized, guys, don't worry. I'm going to be super irresponsible with that money. But in the meantime, that's what we've got going on. But yes, as far as will he be able to, I don't know. Like there's too many unknowns with the Strickland matchup. But I think, and Shay actually said this as well, but I think when Strickland gets, really badly grappled in round one, the live odds are just going to overinflate, and he's going to become like a plus 1,000, and then I'm going to put a live bet on him, and it's going to be probably another $15. But at that point, it's to win $150, So are the odds of that likely? I think they're higher than 1 in 10, which is what that ratio is. I think he's got a 40% chance of winning, and that's what Kyle Bahalio, who's trained with both of them, said as well. So I like those odds a lot better. And as far as the co-main, Tatsuro Taira versus Joshua Van, I think Joshua Van's probably going to win. But I'll be honest, I'm a lot less interested in that than a lot of other people seem to be. I feel like still that should be an interim fight. Obviously, by the rules, it shouldn't. But we all saw what happened when Joshua Van won his belt. It doesn't feel like it should be the title fight, Feel like the champ is injured and we've got an interim belt on the line. I don't know. But with respect to their styles, it's MMA math for sure. But they have one shared opponent, and we saw how that shared opponent went between the two of them. One of them destroyed the guy, and the other lost to him. So, there you go. Taira, probably the better wrestler. And he might be able to get in on takedowns. And see, that's where it is interesting. Is I feel like that fight, Tatsuro Taira versus Joshua Van, that's a bit more like what we should have gotten stylistically with Van versus Pantoja. And so we're going to get to see how he responds to some of those heavier grappling situations. And if Van loses, it's honestly kind of like you never even deserved that belt that much more. Because if you can't beat Tatsuro Taira, were you going to beat Pantoja? I don't know. Sorry, we're multitasking here, but obviously King Green still got it. Jeremy Stevens as washed as ever. Nobody's really surprised there. Which old head did surprise me in an interesting way was obviously Jim Miller over Jared Gordon getting a guillotine. Not something you would expect on paper. I will say, I kind of had this vibe of he's gonna get a guillotine, not because of anything logical on paper. I didn't actually think that, but I felt that because every time I've decided Jim Miller's now he's washed, now he's done, he guillotines somebody. So I don't know. It's just he's just gonna probably guillotine the guy just because I think he's washed now, and lo and behold, so. I don't know. If you want Jim Miller to win, the method to allow him to win is to tell me to think he's going to lose, I guess. You won't catch me putting him on my parlay, though, because the moment I think he's going to win, sells the bag. Although, I didn't think he was going to win against Chase Hooper, and he got destroyed against Chase Hooper, so, whatever, shut up. But, like, that Chase Hooper matchup is all the more reason why I thought, grappling-wise, Gordon was going to be a big problem for him. Not at all. Chase Hooper's just that good. He just needs to learn how to freaking wrestle without getting his face boxed off Beneil Dariush style. Like, freaking heck. He's basically Beneil 2.0 at this point. Not that he's, like, that chinny, but he has taken some big shots over his career. And now that he's not fighting featherweights, like, they're hitting harder. And, yeah, I just, all in all, Chase really... It's not that he's taken so much damage that it's impacting his career, but he's at a position where he can't be just getting knocked out like that. And his defense is honestly comparable to Beneil Dariush's, as sad as it is to say. Because I'm a fan of Chase Hooper, obviously. But, like, he needs to tighten up that striking defense. It's a problem. You know who we didn't get on the White House card? Excuse me. You know who we didn't get on the White House card was Colby Covington. Where's Colby at? And the reason I say that, I find it so funny that after all the promo he did during the president's election, that the guy who President Trump nudges Dana White and goes, why isn't he on the White House card, is not Colby Covington. It's freaking Derek Lewis. Which I feel like Derek Lewis was the other guy other than Colby who you would want on the White House card, but, like, you know, we've got Ayman Zahabi on the White House card for no reason, so... Did Chris Weidman take HGH? Because everybody else who's broken their leg in the UFC took HGH, which is only 2 other people, to be fair. But I hope he did. Like, when you have a broken bone like that, you need to take something like human growth hormone, and you definitely can get a prescription for it at that point, and its detection window is like 4 days, so pretty hard to get caught using human growth hormone, from what I understand of USADA doping practice protocols. But like Anderson Silva, we know he used HGH because it was in his fridge, funny enough, but what he popped for wasn't even recombinant human growth hormone. It was a non-bioidentical steroid. So I just got, like, why he took a non-bioidentical steroid, I don't really know. I don't know who was overseeing his healing protocol, but Weidman deserves Hall of Fame, though, so this is cool.
Nobody told us. Chris Weidman deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Absolutely. One of the greatest middleweights of all time. Phenomenal champion.
My coach is trained with Chris Weidman. He's a cool guy.
That comes with the expectation of being good. A fresh face
Who was his retirement fight again? I remember watching it, and it was just kind of brutal. That's right, Eric Anders. If I had to pick the guy to just destroy him in his retirement, it was not going to be Eric Anders. But I guess Eric's pretty good. Now, Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley. I don't know if you guys saw, there was some weird betting activity on this one. Buckley opened as a significant underdog. Not like crazy, but like, I think it was like plus 150. And now he's the favorite by, like, the margins have basically completely flipped. And so, we don't really know what's going on. Hey, there's Sean Strickland and Eric Nixick in the back. It's funny that Eric's still cornering him after they said they were done cornering each other. Or, you know what I mean. Does not have his tape on yet. I do think it's also interesting how Buckley, after losing to Usman, he pulled a Sean Strickland. He went to Usman's gym and was like, I want to train with this guy. Very similar to how Sean called up Glover Teixeira and started training with Alex Pereira. He called up Trevor Whitman and started training there with Kamaru Usman, and spent a lot of time wrestling with him. So I think his wrestling, and particularly his like escapes on the bottom, that's what he really struggled with. He would get pinned a lot. Hopefully that has improved, because obviously offensively he's not a bad wrestler, but that's because he's like so freaking athletic. And you don't necessarily need to be the most technical wrestler when you're that high level of an athlete. You can just like blast double. But getting off of the bottom when you've got a guy who's that technical pinning you, that's a whole nother story, you know. And I mean, he was sort of able to do it against Colby Covington. He at least had his moments against Colby Covington with respect to that. But that is, there's a little bit of a skill gap there too. And Colby was pretty badly beat up by the time he got him down.
That name on your shirt, it means something. Because Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds.
Yeah.
Stop that. Now let's get out there. Play like it. Agenda. Parents stay over there. Sorry, coach. Also, get your little buddy. Leave him. No. Only pay for what you do.
Now, this fight in particular really is going to be interesting. I wonder if Sean Brady's injured or something, and that's the cause of the unusual betting activity. I was favoring Buckley either way. Like, I don't think Sean Brady, unless Buckley totally gasses out because they're like scrambling with each other the whole time, I don't think Sean Brady's going to sub him. Or if Sean like rips a heel hook, because I don't know if Buckley's all that technical with leg locks, but neither is Sean necessarily. I mean, when he beat Craig Jones, which is one of the things he's known for, he beat him in a no heel hook match. So the fact that he felt the need to do a no heel hook match, kind of indicative. Whereas when Gilbert Burns faced Craig Jones, that was no holds barred. Veil tudo, as they say in Brazil. Did he? Yeah, he did knock out Wonderboy. That literally stole my soul. I forgot about that because Wonderboy was doing so good and then got caught with that overhand on the fence. And then Wonderboy got robbed in his last fight too. Poor Wonderboy, man. Like, before Steven faced, how is winning? Winning is wonderful. I love winning. Before Steven faced freaking Shavkat, he was like still campaigning for another title shot. But then he literally has not gotten a win since. So, it's just kind of an unfortunate place in his career. And at like 42, like how old is Wonderboy? $43, yeah. Like, what do you even do, you know? I guess he did beat Kevin Holland, and that was a good fight. But before Kevin Holland, he lost to Bilal Muhammad, obviously, who went on to become the champ, and then Gilbert Burns. So it's just like, it is a really unfortunate way his career went following the draw with Tyron Woodley. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with Sean. I really want to know what this betting activity came from. It was so weird. And also, I'm really confident in my parlay, but if Buckley loses, then, you know, we're cooked from the start. Yeah. The Morales fight was rough. And the fact that he went after that Morales loss and was like, yeah, I think I'm going to go to 55 makes me wonder, why are you not at 55? Khamzat and Sean have yet to fight Baby Thanos. We are still awaiting the featured fight of the night. So we are a couple fights away still. I guess not the featured fight. We're even one before the featured fight right now. Because the featured fight is the heavyweight fight, Volkov versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Who would you be rooting for? Definitely Sean. You know, that's why the title of the stream is We Will Bring the Belt Home, because he is the American and he's going to bring the belt back. Although in this current matchup, Joaquin Buckley, for sure. Sean Brady is, you know, a cool guy. But at 5'10", yeah, I do wonder why he's fighting at 170. If he was that confident that he could go down to 55, like, I don't know. Like, it would be interesting to see him versus, like, an Arman Sarukian in a grappling context. It's 7 a.m. Sunday here. Rough. Where is that? Like, South America, Australia? Hope Sean wins. Oh, of course. Hey, Jim Miller. Solid guillotine, dude. Pakistan. Word. Very cool. Yeah, no, that was a sick guillotine, Jim Miller. Congratulations. You're only one away from tying Charles right now with the most finishing UFC fighter, so very well done.
18 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Presenting the number
Is Shea going to be streaming?
welterweight contender in the world.
Guess not. Shea just doesn't stream anymore. Tough.
Buckley hasn't fought since that main event against Kamaru Usman last June. It was the fight of the night, and Buckley donated his entire bonus to tornado victims in his native St. Louis. See if he's on the hunt.
So, yeah, we were talking about it, Jim. Really weird betting odds with this one.
Betting favorite Sean comes back at plus 190. Buckley out of that southpaw.
No knee braces on Brady this time, though. He had the double knee braces on for Morales. Obviously, he was going to be wrestling heavy in that fight, but now he doesn't have them. Weird. A lot of feinting at range. There's a very aggressive onslaught from Buckley, but then he very quickly shied away from the pocket. Head kick attempt from Buckley, pretty solid. Not seeing a lot of head movement from Buckley, which is mildly concerning. I think Brady's definitely struggling with the reach disadvantage, but this isn't nearly as bad as Morales. He caught him coming into the clinch there. Oh, and he's in on the shot. Oh, but Buckley circled out. No leg kicks from either of them either. Good takedown defense by Buckley there. Caught him with the hook coming in. Definitely got him worried about the takedowns. Solid front kick. Buckley's just really nervous to step in because he doesn't want to get taken down. He's trying to catch Brady coming in. There's some head movement from Buckley now. That's better. I would like to see some leg kicks. They are both standing really heavy on their lead legs. Oh, and Buckley's down. Buckley's got half guard, bottom half guard. Thought that Khamzat was a citizen hope. He is not boring wrestling in the UFC. He used to not be boring at all, but then he got pretty boring in his last couple of fights. Like he didn't go for submissions nearly as frequently because he doesn't want to get too tired, I guess. Need to make the UFC more entertaining by removing wrestling or hugging stuff. Yeah, I mean, when the whole point of the sport is you can do whatever you want, adding rules of like, oh, you can't wrestle or you can only have them down for X amount of time, it's like, kind of defeats the spirit of what we were going for. My parlay may be cooked. I wonder why Buckley turned into the favorite. Because, yeah, Brady has him completely mounted. Buckley is not able to get off the bottom. Exact same problem he had against Kamaru Usman. His takedown defense is looking really good. He's trying to get back to the fence, and that's just not going well for him. And Brady is just beating on him. Jeez. Buckley's got decent defense off his back with the head movement and whatnot, but definitely does not have the sweep fundamentals. Yeah. No, Buckley needs to dig that underhook. But, you know, easier said than done when they've got half a Kimura grip on you like that. Really, he should just turn into Brady's chest and get that knee shield in there. Because now he's in like a north-south Kimura setup. Oh, and... Okay, he could underhook the thigh there and stop the Kimura. There we go. Now he's working his knee up there. He's starting to get his frames in the right place, but Brady keeps just sliding that knee back out. Yeah, not great. Well, there goes my parlay, but oh well.
True.
You win some, you lose some. Yeah, I don't know. Seeing him train with Usman, I thought he would have been working on those exact positions, but it didn't seem like he had an objective with what he was doing. The only thing prompting him to really move was submission attempts or strikes. A spinning back fist off of the head kick from Sean Brady. Decent little boxing combo there, but well evaded. A sidekick attempt from Buckley, but he got immediately clinched. And now Brady has the back, obviously. A Granby attempt, very poor Granby attempt from Buckley, and now he's down in side control at 4.5 minutes into round number 2. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he keeps turning away. He needs to turn into Brady just a little bit. Get the frames going the same way. Kind of like shrimp out. Because he's turning away and just getting hammer-fisted. I'm not really sure what he's going for. He keeps trying to get to half guard, so maybe he's trying to re-guard. But when they're this high on the mount, I like to turn to my side and underhook the thigh. Which is kind of scary in an MMA context, certainly. But if you're fast, and Buckley's very fast, you can get away with it. Where you literally just pull yourself out the bottom. And it's better to eat a punch or two while going for a sweep than to just lay there like this and get your ears punched over and over. He's doing the leg shake, and it worked, but the reshot right away. Good sprawl against the fence for Buckley. And he's working the boxing now. Decent uppercut. He's running into the pocket. He knows he needs a knockout. But he gets so reckless, and he throws a knee up the middle, and that immediately gets snatched, and he's back down. Yeah. Brady's knees are practically in Buckley's armpits, and that's exactly when that turn to the side, underhook the thigh works really well. Because just throwing hammer fists to his stomach off your back, like he's doing right now, it's not going to do anything meaningful, and you're eating 50 significant strikes in the process. Like, obviously, Brady's a very high-level grappler, and it might not work out to try and escape that way, but it is better than sitting there getting punched. See, he's trying to turtle, but he keeps not actually committing to the turtle, which, when you're getting this badly beat up, you honestly should probably turtle. Oh, that was a clean elbow. Yeah, you're not... I mean, with your head in the cage like that, it's hard to even buck your hips right to get them to collapse and be able to at least pin them down, which is what DC's saying he should do. Unfortunate. Now, when you're cornering somebody and they're down 2 rounds like that, where they've just gotten absolutely smothered, what do you tell them? No more knees up the middle is not terrible advice. I don't know why he threw one of those right after round 1, but... Oh, a calf kick. Inside calf kick. I.e. a shin-to-shin kick. Thrown by Sean Brady, of course. And, oh, that shot was fast. But Buckley got out. He's swinging for the hills with every shot, though. And he needs to chill out a little bit. Because, yeah, he gets taken down when he does that. You can tell Buckley's very discouraged. I don't know why he keeps going for half guard, because he does nothing with it, and it's not that defensive. Like, yeah, I don't see the benefit too much. Yeah, you need to just give up your back at this point. Like, expose the submission. Like, let him go for the submission and see if you can get out in the process of that. Yeah, Buckley has no ability to regard or... I mean, he keeps collecting half guard pretty decently, but he never is able to get that other leg around. Yeah, this is fun just watching him get peppered with these shots from Mount while he's absolutely helpless. Solid comeback for Sean Brady after Morales, though. I kind of wanted to see Buckley versus Morales, though, so this is kind of unfortunate. Buckley he bucks when he should be grabbing to sweep, and he grabs to sweep when he should be bucking. Like, wrap your foot around his foot, which he's done, collect that arm, and just roll. And Brady's grabbing the cage right now. What is this? Like, it sucks when you're getting punched. I've been in this exact position. But, like, you need to try to escape when there's a minute left in the fight and you're not even intelligently defending on bottom. And you're not taking enough damage to, like, get the ref to save you, but you're also taking enough damage to where, you know, you're mildly concussed, you're cut open, like. Yeah, sit back on an armbar right now, Brady. Like, his freaking hammer fists. It's like a kid playing with a drum. Looks so dumb. Yeah. Probably like 2 10-8s in there. Tough. Yeah, there goes the parlay. Thank you, Forrest. – 30-25 and 30-27. So yeah, 2 10-8s, like I said, and then one judge who just doesn't believe in 10-8s, I guess. Kind of dumb. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I watched Kelvin's highlight for 8 to 10 weeks. Same thing I did with Buckley. I wasn't letting that man sleep me close to my home. Fuck that. I'm a top 5 welterweight. I deserve this shit. I love it. I work harder than anybody. Shout out to my family, my wife, my baby girl Veda, Billy. We back in this bitch. Stand up. Sean, enjoy this. That was a spectacular performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Brady.
I guess Sean Brady is that good with jiu-jitsu, but still.
That post-fight interview brought to you by Drip, the official water of UFC. Incredible effort out of Sean Brady here tonight, not far from his native Philadelphia. The Jersey Shore cast with us tonight here at UFC 320. Also, Doug Riggins.
Mikey Musumeci.
Mikey Musumeci, he will defend his belt in the main event of UFC BJJ 8 May 21. That streams live and free on the UFC BJJ YouTube channel. Mauricio Lupi will fight at UFC Freedom 250 next month. Paulo Costa coming off arguably the biggest win of his career. Perhaps a title fight.
Very good fight from Paulo Costa. Very excited to see him at light heavyweight.
On the lawn of the White House.
Ah, my goat, Charles Oliveira.
Love it. The former UFC lightweight champion Charles Dubron Oliveira. All right, Sunday.
He will be going to Turkey.
The UFC will stage a
I will make him.
sporting event unlike anything that has come prior. Indeed, all systems are a go for UFC Freedom 250 as some of the best fighters in the world converge to help honor and celebrate the United States of America like never before. On June 14th, we are going to put on a one-of-one event at the White House. Ilya Topuria, one of the most sensational champions, facing Justin Gaethje, the most violent man in the most violent sport. Those two at the White House should be insane. Alex Pereira had the opportunity to become a three-way champion. Moving up to fight Cyril Gahn, a monster.
Yeah, if Alex loses this fight, do you think he goes back down to lightweight to try and beat Carlos Ulberg and avenge Yuri?
As the official on-demand delivery partner of the UFC. So who will it be? The unification bout for the lightweight championship. Ilya Topuria and Justin Gaethje, finishers of the highest order. You see some of the numbers. Perhaps that takedown defense of Topuria will be tested by Gaethje, perhaps not. But we'll see how it all plays out. Our main event for UFC Freedom 250 coming up next. It's a phenomenal fight, but Justin Gaethje is an animal, and Ilya Topuria might be the finest fighter alive today. He's certainly in the mention. Unbelievable knockout power. When you look at what he did with
Lovely.
Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira, 3 in a row, 3 all-time greats, 3 guys he KO'd. I mean, he's just so special, but Justin Gaethje is an animal. He has ferocious knockout power. He's an outstanding wrestler, and he knows that this may be his last chance for a title. He will
This is his last chance. He's retiring if he loses. Just FYI.
is this co-main event for the interim heavyweight title. Oh my goodness, this guy goes from a 2-division glory kickboxing champion to a 2-division UFC champion, wins in middleweight, wins in light heavyweight, and now he wants to be the heavyweight champion. He weighs 255 pounds now. He's absolutely massive. And if anybody can do it, it's him, but he's got a real challenge in front of him. Cyril Gahn is a super athletic, world-class Muay Thai striker, and it should be an incredible fight at the White House. History will be made. I mean, no
It was funny. You know, I thought it was kind of tacky, but Ilya was like to Trump at the promo. He's like, "Why did you give your friend like the toughest matchup you could?" And I think it's kind of lame to trash talk in the Oval Office under those circumstances, but it was funny. And obviously he's like, "Well, that's what we wanted to do. That's how we roll here. We're not running from the hard matchups or whatever." But you know, a lot of people kind of laughed at Trump saying, "Well, I think he's probably your toughest test too." And you know, it is laughable because we were all expecting Gaethje to get knocked out. But I've been talking for a while about why I think Gaethje's kind of interesting. And it really does come down to his leg kicks just being the best in the UFC. And leg kicks seem to be the only thing that could potentially work against Ilya. And so, literally what Gaethje needs to do is just to not throw a single punch. If he does not throw a single punch and he just shells up and he blasts leg kicks and moves for 5 rounds, he very well could hurt Ilya. Because Ilya is going to have to chase him down. He's not going to be able to find his chin. He's going to be moving like this. And then he's just going to get blasted with leg kicks. Like no setup. Not feint leg kick. Just blasted with leg kicks. Like either Gaethje's breaking his shin on Ilya's knee or he's breaking Ilya's leg. And that is, I think, his pathway to be the only guy who could beat Ilya. Other than Charles Oliveira. I think Charles Oliveira could beat Ilya too, but, you know. Yeah, people call me delusional for that. So. These Bud Light ads are getting really annoying, by the way. Just want everybody to know that. You know, I think I should do like a cutoff, like a tank top, like more plates, more dates, and just show off my shoulders in every video. What do you guys think? What's up, Alfonso? How are we enjoying? The parlay got absolutely destroyed. How are we enjoying the fight so far? Waldo Cortez Acosta is definitely a guy who deserves to fight Volkov, I would say. Volkov, though, what do you do with Volkov at this point? Like, obviously, he has to get through this fight, but, you know, just the split decision win over Jaltian Almeida, which, granted, I didn't think that was a split. Like, I was pretty confident Volkov deserved the nod there. But that win over Almeida, not the performance to, you know, cement your place as a title challenger. But then obviously he had the loss to Gon, which led Gon to be the one fighting on the White House card. So, you know, it's complicated. It's tough. But I guess this is exactly what you do with him. Is you give him a tough rising contender and see how he does. And if he wins that, then you give him the title shot or whatever. But yeah. Now, Cortez Acosta, also very interesting. And they didn't they cut Jaltin Almeida? I believe they did. Yeah, they did. But they cut him after losing to Rizvan Kuniev. That's right. Yeah, the Rizvan Kuniev fight was pretty poor, admittedly. No, as far as Waldo goes, he is a really interesting case. Because you wonder how he's going to square against a guy like Tom Aspinall. You know, like, Tom Aspinall feels like a better version of him at everything. But so far, he's tearing everybody apart. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Nice. And that Derek Lewis fight was just atrocious. Knocking out Shamil Gaziev is very impressive, but the Derek Lewis fight just made me depressed. And it's so funny that Derek Lewis gets Josh Hokin at the White House after that. But what do I have playing here? It's his knockout of Shamil Gaziev. That's right. That's awkward. There we go. He's rocking the Patty Pimblett hair. Slightly worse hairline than Patty, but it's all good. He's definitely very androgenic, so it's acceptable, I guess. 50 professional fights is insane. I guess he is 37, though. Which isn't too crazy for heavyweight. Defeated Tai Tuivasa. Wow. Amazing. I didn't know you could do that. Get out of there? Yeah. You're in his world now. Yeah. Real. No, yeah, I think when a guy's literally 6'7", that's tough, especially for Waldo's style. But like we've seen, being tall is a disadvantage. Taliesin Teixeira and Alexander Volkov both got chinned by Derek Lewis because, you know, it's a lot easier to wing that overhand up than it is to punch down. Yeah, I guess Waldo's not small. It's so funny that they've got his... Yeah, he's 6'2". He could be 6'4", because the fence is 6 feet, and he looks like the fence is at his neck. But yeah, Sergey... I know, yeah, his coach was saying he's a few inches taller than his listed height. Or not Sergey, freaking Volkov. What am I saying? Yeah, and they've got him listed as 6'6", so yeah, he's like 6'9", you're right. And yeah, the freaking cage is at his shoulders, it's insane. love Mike Beltran.
Mike Beltran, the referee. Chrissy Blair, thank you. Salsa Boy. Waldo Cortez Acosta.
Very curious to see the game plan out of Volkov here. I imagine he'll want to keep it standing.
Can't miss him. He's in white.
He is humongous, man. Cortez Acosta's 6'5" or 6'4", and Volkov just towers over him. That reach is a huge factor. But Derek's been knocked
I like those body kicks out of him. That was a good check. And returned with a leg kick of his own, and 2 leg kicks which have not been defended by Cortez Acosta. His thigh is wide open. He does stand very heavy, very bladed. Solid inside kick. Nearly a groin shot, but it wasn't. Decent inside kicks. I'm liking Volkov's kicks. I know he's a good kickboxer, but no head movement in the pocket, though. Jeez. He just kind of let Cortez walk in and jab him.
Cortez Acosta's hit him with a nasty jab.
You can see the shape Volkov's in. Almost has a six-pack. And we asked
It's
him
a
about
lot of good leg kicks, though, and he needs to just keep that up.
loves it. He says work
Decent check.
figure out something new as part of humanity. I thought it was very thoughtful answer.
Cortez Acosta threw that beautiful jab, John.
That kick was not great. Got caught.
Let that thing go. It is powerful.
He is not wanting to throw any punches, which honestly, not a bad strategy. He's doing what I said Gaethje should do against Ilya. But he's not being quite mobile enough here. I don't get how it's so hard to measure the heights of UFC fighters. They self-report, so that's why. They have various incentives to lie. And I think it's a similar issue with like NBA players where they'll initially self-report and they do like official measurements, but then the standards for the official measurements are kind of shady. I do like those kind of lead leg, not like a true switch, but it's like a jump kick. Those are really good.
Cutting Volkov off. Doesn't follow him. Steps to the left. Try to keep him back along the octagon side. But he's going to have to throw, right? Because right now Volkov keeps hitting him with those inside kicks and building points.
Not a single punch from Volkov. Even with a whole combo by Cortez Acosta. He just kept his hands up, but not like a high guard, just kind of out here. So managed to avoid that punch, but that was pretty sketchy.
Download the Meta AI app today.
Volkov's getting walked down right now. Solid kick. I get that Cortez Acosta does have like a good propensity to knock you out, but so do most heavyweights. He is very fast, to be fair. But like I feel like you could just pop a jab out as it's coming in without too much risk. Especially when you have that much of a reach advantage. Like
Waldo has excellent low kicks himself, but he's having a hard time connecting with them.
okay, there we go. He framed with the fist on his face. It was more of a frame than a jab, but good check. That was like his knee to the top of Cortez's foot.
Whereas with Derek Lewis, he was slamming them in there. Big fight on the feint. Nice jab by Cortez Acosta.
To this point, that's been his best punch. He's landed 2 real good jabs.
Volkov's output is just a little low.
2 title fights follow this featured bout here at UFC 328.
Real good title fight.
Oh, he got caught there. And he fired back with his own one too, though, which was much better. Trading low kicks.
And it's very clear Waldo's way faster.
Yeah, that speed advantage is... It's a fair reason to be hesitant to engage in the boxing, but his boxing defense, even without throwing punches, is pretty poor. Everything's getting through his guard practically. that was a good time for another leg kick that he did not throw. And now he threw one. So there's that. Very twitchy coming out of round 2. Nice switch kick to the stomach. But again, Volkov is just getting caught with these straight shots and not defending at all, really. And he's not punishing Cortez's closing the distance well as the longer guy. And now he's opening up on the feet a bit more. There was a decent little shot attempt. That was a good elbow. Cortez caught him with the elbow as they broke from the clinch. It was clean. Nice inside leg kick. I am impressed by Cortez absorbing all these shots. That was an overhand that Volkov just ate. But he's absorbing a lot of leg kicks, and they're starting to slow him down. He's getting kind of plotty, but not to mention all the checked kicks. I would like to see an overhand. That was a teep to the quad. Those are good. Some redness on the outside of his knee. Solid inside kick. That one was not checked as well. That one was not checked at all. 2 low kicks back to back by Cortez Acosta. Ooh, decent work in the pocket there by Volkov. Nice inside leg kick again. Like to see some knee stomps, admittedly. These big overhands, they're kind of getting caught on the shoulders, but sometimes they're landing. Now Cortez is pissed. Get in and engage, dude. Don't be mad that he's backing up and kicking you in the leg and now you can't walk right. Ooh, he chinned him. Oh, nice overhand. Throw the leg kick again, dude. Gosh, there we go. Inside leg kick, though. Maybe he got checked. I'm not seeing any bruising on the shin, but... Ooh, another jab. It was a hard jab that Cortez Acosta just ate. Another inside kick from Volkov. Oh man, yeah, those leg kicks are really starting to hurt Costa. Costa. Ooh, that head kick landed. Another good leg kick. Yeah, that leg is really feeling it now. You can tell Cortez Acosta is not liking this. He's getting reckless. He's frustrated. That leg kick was not well checked by Volkov, though. Now he's starting to wear some damage on his quad. Ooh, okay, decent high guard there from Volkov that time. His chin was at least tucked and covered. Ooh, see, that's a good leg kick. And he's got him stumbling now. No stance switch wanted by Cortez Acosta, but... the new video game. Yeah, I don't know. Decent movement from Volkov coming off the stool. Yeah, I think it's 2-0 Volkov. I don't think it's 1-1, but sometimes you got to tell your fighter it's 1-1. Like Chael Sonnen did that with Colby Covington. You know, Colby got really badly beat up by Buckley, and he was like, I think it's 1-1. Or maybe it was 2-1, because maybe it was round 3 when he said that, but... Cortez cannot plant right. Can we see the replay? Yeah, that was definitely an eye poke. Oof. Okay, yeah. Cortez is doing good in the pocket against Volkov here. Volkov just needs to stay safe. He just has to get to the end of the round. He doesn't even have to win this round. Yeah, some more low kicks. That's good. Cortez Acosta's breathing heavy. multiple kicks thrown shin to shin, like switch stance or like off stance calf kick, basically. Ooh, just ate a big jab, Volkov did. And yeah, Volkov is bleeding quite significantly. That was a snappy head kick he was able to still throw up, but Costa's getting into the pocket with too much ease. Volkov is too heavily planted. He did a good job circling out there, but he needs to be able to keep Cortez Acosta from walking him down so easily. Oh, a shot from Waldo. Good takedown defense from Volkov. Runs him to the fence in the clinch. Knee up the middle. Yeah, Volkov's feeling it now. Another big body kick. Waldo's got his mouth wide open when he breathes. They're both pretty tired, but Waldo's on the hunt. Ooh, he ate a big shot there. Waldo caught him with the right hook. And another stiff jab. The defense from Volkov is somehow getting worse. Little calf kick from him. Another stiff jab lands on Volkov. Now he returns with a jab of his own and catches Cortez Acosta coming in pretty cleanly. Attempts another high kick. I think he should stick to the low kicks. Ooh, good 1-2 after feinting the calf kick. Yeah, and Cortez cannot plant on that lead leg. He tried to like feint an up kick, and he stumbled really bad when he put all his weight on his lead leg. 20 seconds. Cortez Acosta's going for broke, wants to stand and bang. 10 seconds. Gotta hand it to Cortez Acosta with that last 20 seconds. He went for it, but... And he definitely thinks he lost, whereas Volkov thinks he won. So this will be really interesting if we see something weird happen with the scorecards. no way Cortez Acosta got it. Yep. Yeah, the moment you hear unanimous decision after a 30-27, it's like, no way this guy lost round 2.
Another great victory for you against a very dangerous contender. And Waldo Cortez Acosta, how happy are you with your performance?
Alexander Volkov turns around Waldo Cortez Acosta. Very impressive. He's going to get a title shot next.
I just want to say a very important thing right now. Right now in my country, it's very important. Current day. It's a day of victory of War II or World War II. So for me, it's big honor to fight today and won.
Yeah, so the interesting thing here, though, is the landscape of heavyweight is obviously really screwed up right now. Because you have Aspinall out with whatever nonsense is going on with his eye. Yeah, no, heavyweight is completely stuck. Aspinall is faking an eye injury. And is like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to be able to come back. He should get it, but he might have to win more. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is it's like, you can't wait on your ranking for too long. But yeah, no, he's gonna have to wait for the interim champion, who will be crowned at the White House, to face Tom Aspinall whenever Tom Aspinall wants to come back, unless Tom Aspinall either takes forever to come back and the interim champion gets to defend their belt like Tom did when he was the interim champion. We might see that, and then he could face them, and so we either get him versus Alex or a rematch with Gunn. I don't think Alex would fight him, though. If Alex wins, I think he's going to say, yeah, I'm not defending this belt, I'm facing Tom Aspinall. Or let's say Tom Aspinall vacates and you've got an interim champion, they get promoted to undisputed, or you have the interim fight for the vacant, which the UFC likes to do sometimes, even though they shouldn't. In which case, then you get Volkov as one of the two guys in that fight. Those are, I think, the scenarios that might work out for him right now. But, yeah, more than likely he's going to have to fight one more time, because he's going to have to wait like 9 months before Tom Aspinall fights. You know, if it weren't for the fact that Sean won his fight against Izzy, people would say the same thing they say about Gaethje about him. Like, he had to fight prime Izzy right after he knocked out Alex Pereira, and then he had to fight DDP, and then he has to fight Khamzat for his 3 title shots. It's like, yeah, fair enough. It's a rough lineup. I want to see Kyle Bahalio versus DDP. And he's been calling him out for a little while now. And yes, this should be an interim fight, but it's not, but it should be. Yeah. My pick is Van, but
Chimaev versus Strickland. And it's just championship fights the rest of the way here inside Prudential Center. But big things in the boxing world tomorrow night on Mother's Day as Shane Mosley Jr. and Sergey Bulachuk headlines.
I will be right back.
Outstanding middleweight main event tomorrow live on Paramount Plus from the men at Apex. Some of you may remember Sergey Bulachuk fought on the Canelo Crawford card against Brandon Adams. Has already won since that fight. We'll see what he has for Shane Mosley Jr. All right, these fight odds are brought to you by Bet365, the official sports betting partner of UFC. Winning is everything, and it is the challenger Tyra who is the betting favorite here in your closing time. So last December, it was Joshua Van's date with Destiny at UFC 323 left Las Vegas as the new undisputed UFC flyweight champion. Of course, he was the underdog then against Pantoja, and he is the underdog now as he lies to maintain the throne against Japanese challenger Tatsuro Taira. Well, this is the fight that everybody has been talking about all week, and the man they're talking about is the #1 ranked flyweight contender, the Burmese American Joshua Van.
When I got to the UFC, the belt was everything I wanted. And I always knew that I was going to be champion.
Pantoja's left arm is hurt. And that is it. Oh my goodness! We have a new flyweight champion.
I knew I was going to win the fight, but I didn't want the fight to end that way.
Just watching that hurts.
As soon as he's recovered, man, I want to put it back. To be the first world champion from the
I love just sitting here waiting for the promos to end.
Absolutely dominance from start to finish. This young man is really special. Tatsuro Taira, the Apex Predator. This young man, Tatsuro Taira, is a real prospect.
彼が手にしたということは、格闘人生一番次のチャンピオンとしてのためにも
That was nasty. Amazing control here by Taira with that body triangle, just dropping big bombs. That'll do it, Tatsuro Taira! Finishes the former two-time champ!
UFC のベルトを僕が取って、
That is very good salmon.
もっと盛り上げることがここで役目かなと思っています。
Dynamic on the feet, took tremendous grappling, excellent submissions.
And this is part of the new breed in mixed martial arts.
That is crazy! That was a very tricky, high-level takedown right there.
まあ相手を混乱させるっていうのもすごく好きですし、万人なので、彼を勝負だったり、
Got it! This kid is a monster!
I don't think he's gonna win a strike with me, but if he do, he's
Absolutely brutal.
Oh, it's getting tight. There's the tap. And another stoppage from Tatsuro Taira.
トレーニングに向けてたくさんストライキングを練習しています。
Oh, it buzzed him.
It would be the active champion, so beat up Tyra and then beat up Pantoja.
Joshua Van, he is all action.
とにかくガチでフィニッシュしてベルトを決めています。
Tatsuro Taira's from
Those Japanese fighters are pretty scrappy wrestlers. It's impressive.
So here is Tatsuro Taira. He has said he wants to raise mixed martial arts to the profile level of soccer and baseball in Japan, and he's doing a damn good job of that. There has never been an undisputed UFC champion that was born in Japan. That is what's in front of Taira here.
It's kind of crazy when you consider Japan's martial arts history, including the enormous.
When's the last time a Japanese fighter got a title shot?
But if anybody can do it, it might be this young man, Tatsuro Taira. At only 26 years of age, is one of the most exciting prospects in the sport, especially when you look at his victory.
Because, like, yes, martial arts are big in Japan, but the UFC is a promotion, not necessarily.
And that was a fight where a lot of people were stunned by how good this guy is. But it's one of those things where every time you see this man, he's just consistently improving, and his pathway is so elite, it's so good. And it's one of the more interesting things about this challenge tonight. Is can Joshua Van stop this man from getting a hold of him, and what can he do if Tatsuro Taira gets him on the ground? You know, Tatsuro
Oh, right, Kaya Sakura fought Pantoja. I'm stupid.
every time. And I would imagine he'll be even better again because now he's been at Tiger. Is it called Tiger Monk?
Tiger Beetle
Tiger Beetle martial arts with Corey Sandhagen. He walked in with a
Kyoji Hiraguchi.
Tiger logo and a Beetle logo, and I was like, man, that's a cool hat. Very
Yeah,
much knowing what it was.
so
It's Corey Sandhagen's gym. You know that he's getting pushed by Sandhagen. Yeah. You know he's in there wondering if
that was
smarter guys
way back when
can go
DJ
with
was
martial
reigning.
arts. And you
So,
watch
yeah.
this kid, right? This kid was one of those athletes that when he walked into the octagon, we said, he looks like a future world champion. He had one bump in the road, went right back to work, got right back to winning. The wins actually got better, and now he finds himself on the verge of a title fight. This kid is really, really good. And if he can become a champion from Japan, his star will go to the next level. And even the one bump in the road was only a split decision loss to a very talented Brandon Royval. Right. So, I mean, that's just a learning experience from him. Bounced back with Young Sun Park in the last match after that with Base Rank, got a sub. Then, of course, the Brandon Moreno fight, which was his last fight, which was just spectacular.
So we brought in a lot of boxers, as you might expect, but a big focus.
Also,
was just working
female
the
ref.
jiu-jitsu offense really hard. Feels like
Pretty
maybe
crazy.
there will be a moment of opportunity.
I mean, it's not that crazy. There have been female refs in the UFC, like, since its inception, practically, but, like,
It's been a sight to behold.
I don't know. We haven't had one for a while.
Out of training camp after the injury to Van in April. It is all in front of the best. Tatsuro Taira here.
Weight cut's going good. I'm 188 right now, which my peak was 260, so pretty insane amount of weight loss.
Look how happy he was walking to the cage. This is his first title defense. He's 24 years old. The whole thing is nuts. And look,
But
strength of schedule is one of the most
the issue that we're having is we still don't have abs. So I'm a big fan of, like, if you're gonna fight, you should not have, maybe not any, but as little non-functional mass on your body as possible. Like, it is dangerous to fight with too much non-functional mass.
he has been in phenomenal shape and he just keeps improving and improving and improving.
So, like,
And he's so focused.
I mean, there are heavyweights who are pretty fat, but, like, if you're in any other weight class, you should not be fat. And, like, if you don't have a six-pack, like, that's water weight you're cutting. That's a weight class up more than you really need to be. Granted, there is a line, like, TJ Dillashaw was obviously able to, through extreme fat loss, make 125, but he was not suited for 125 physiologically, which is why he took Procrit, recombinant erythropoietin, yeah. But the issue with, well, and a better example would even be Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker at featherweight was, very shredded. Like, he wasn't losing muscle to get down to featherweight, he was just losing fat. But he was way too slow. Like, when he fought Brendan Allen, he was just way too slow. So there is a point where you don't want to be too small, or not too small, but, like, you don't want to be cutting down too much. And that comes down to a lot of your attributes, things like that. But by and large,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, exceptionally smooth and 5-time distilled and 3
I hope this one's done quick. I don't think it will be, but I hope it is.
with award-winning vodka. And by Dutch
Because I am already anxious waiting for Sean.
will have to wait. Stream Dutton Ranch, May 15th on Paramount Plus. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Ricardo Almeida, Eric Cohen, and Saul Niamato. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Vitor Hipero. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for I'm sure a lot of fans can relate to this. It just feels different when an undisputed UFC title is on the line. I feel my blood flowing in a different way. Belts are on the line.
Hair standing up on your arm. Nervous.
Joshua Van has taken the sport by storm, trying to lead the way.
Okay. Quick glove touch and already a nice tight boxing stance from Joshua Van. Tetsuro Taira looking a little jittery at range. Throws a solid calf kick, which is good. Van obviously standing very bladed as a boxer, susceptible to the calf kick like we've discussed thus far on the evening. Darting in and out with that jab is Taira. He feints a hook. It was more of a slap to set up a calf kick, and then gets in on a blast double leg. He's in deep, but Van is sprawling well, although he's been picked up and dumped. And Taira has passed to mount already. Very solid guard passing. Van is attempting to collect himself. He does not want to become Joaquin Buckley. Yeah, this ain't great. Taira's got him splayed out in mount. Very high-level wrestler, as we know. Van is doing a much better job scrambling out than... So right now it's Baby Thanos. It is Tetsuro Taira versus Joshua Van. So the co-main event, we're one away from Sean Strickland getting to fight. Joshua Van has been put on his back very quickly and easily by Tetsuro Taira. So we may get yet another fight of... guys laying on top of each other in half guard. Taira's taken the back. He's got a Darce set up here. Oof. Yeah, more of a ninja choke or arm and guillotine type choke setup. And Van is cranking on it, but he's trying to take the back at the same time. Nice jab by Taira as Van tries to collect himself and get into the boxing. How much time for Sean? Well, we have to get done with this one, which could be up to 25 minutes, but obviously it may end sooner. And then they'll walk out next, but they're going to do about 10 minutes of promo videos and stuff, so whenever this is done, plus 10 minutes, and that's when Sean is up. So maximum, we're looking at 35 minutes, maybe sooner. Oof, Van caught him with a stiff jab there, but Taira got him back down, ducked under the follow-up punches, and has his legs collected in a figure four. Tetsuro Taira is impressing me a little bit. I kind of thought Van was just going to retain this. All I'm seeing is Pantoja would have won. Yeah, I really like from Taira his ability to collect the legs in a figure four. Kind of like the Dagestanis would do, especially back in the day. Woke up at 5:30 a.m. for their match. Thought it would be at 6 a.m. Yeah, nope. A little bit later than that. Sorry, bud. Some hard knees to the thigh. Brutal. Just getting kneed in the thigh. One of the most violent things we allow on public television. Oh, man, that was a really nice... really nice leg clinch takedown Immediately gets to mount, does Tyra.
Tyra is nasty on the ground.
He's sitting very heavy. Solid elbow. Van attempts to turtle. Tyra is just hitting him hard. Van is a lot better at standing up than Buckley is. We'll give him that. Yeah, Van already looks tired too. So you woke up that early to get to see this fight. Who are you hoping wins?
Round 2 is brought to you by Monaco, the official canned cocktail of UFC. 2 shots in every can. Coach Dean Thomas with us all night. What do you see?
Well, Tyra had a great first round. It's important for him to right now not start feeling himself too early because he didn't do any damage to Van. He had a great first round, but no damage got done to Van. So Van is still sharp. It's important for him to stay focused, stay settled, and see if he can't repeat what he did in the first round, but maybe add some damage.
The Dagestani fighters need to be more marketable for the UFC. Their fight style is more like wrestling than like fighting. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, wrestling is a big part of Dagestani culture, and wrestling is a big component of fighting. But when you have people who just accrue control time as their method of victory, that's a pretty poor way to win. And fortunately, they have modulated the scoring criteria somewhat to help mitigate that. But it does still happen. And a lot of times judges don't seem to score things the way you think they ought to be scored based on the scoring criteria. Because the scoring criteria indicates control time should only be considered if the fighters are dead even on other stats. So if we're dead even on strikes, then we would look at like control time. And so granted, there are situations where somebody gets controlled by just getting held down without being able to get really any strikes off. And then yeah, the control time is going to win you the fight. Holy cow, Tyra's eating a lot of 1-2s and a lot of hooks. He really needs to be able to shoot, because he's eating some stiff punches. Tyra has a chin on him, but those are some clean combos that got landed on him. I got a headache just from watching him. I really like how he collects the knee. Like he hooks his lead leg behind the knee as he gets in on that shot when they're sprawling.
Every time he has got this fight to the ground. But he's got to do something with it. He's got to do something.
Got to get off some ground and pound, do some damage, take something out of Joshua.
Tyra takes some big, deep breaths here.
Problem is, every time he goes to posture up and land a shot, Joshua's doing such a good job of that. Hip escape, get those butterflies engaged, get the knees up.
Yep. Van is doing a real good job of staying off of his back.
Did it already.
Oh, butterfly hooks.
So why does Tyra
Van is doing a decent job of
maybe you lock down a head
weaseling his way out of mount, but
But if you're Josh Van, you keep doing the same thing.
he's going for a butterfly sweep there. Tyra's all over it though. It's got a very wide base.
Tyra able to get those hands clasped underneath Van. 2 minutes here, round 2. Already north of 4 minutes of ground control time for the challenger.
It's very clear to on the feet. While Tatsuro Tyra has
Dagestani have more found base in Middle East and South Asia. Yeah, that's definitely true. Judo is kind of their base, with not Dagestani specifically, but that Sambo culture is like very judo based, and I think that's those regions are where judo is very popular. Van did a really good job with that exact escape I was talking about earlier, where he turns to his side and bucks Tyra while going for the underhook on the legs, but he didn't quite get it. I really like where Van is putting his underhooks, though. He's doing much better off his back than Buckley was, even though he's getting mounted just as easily.
He's not really doing any damage. He's just kind of holding him. Vitor Ferro watching the action closely, and to back up your point, Joe, ground strikes landed by Van.
Van's got to be careful here.
Darce attempt here.
Yeah, he's trying to Darce attempt.
Yeah, he tried it earlier in the fight, and he tried it again.
He needs to get that arm deeper.
He's got to pass it through, though, all the way to the other side. He doesn't. Now they're back.
I would like to see Tyra go for a knee as Van is standing up, because, ooh. Van drops Tyra with an overhand there. 15 seconds left. Tyra's going for a rubber guard here. Can he survive? He's just trying to hold Van down as hard as he can. He survived. Yeah. Dang, he's beat up.
Okay, Tetsuro, deep breathe. You're good, right? Yeah. Calm down. Don't be heated. Keep grappling. Believe in yourself. Let's get that submission. Breathe. Get your water. Let's take a look at that knockdown. Joshua Van right here.
Oof. Yeah.
While Tyra was
Nice overhand.
trying to throw a kick and he just got mollywhopped.
Do you think Khamzat cheated on weight? Potentially. It was a little suspicious.
That is a picture perfect right hand. One more time.
It was weird, his fight with DDP. He came in underweight, you know?
It looked like he was done.
And his coach was like, no, he was right on, but then he was under. And it just makes it for a kind of bizarre situation where you've got somebody coming in underweight like that, especially when you're in a title fight. And he had made 185 against Usman, like at the normal limit, but then he was obviously super drained. And Arman was saying he was cutting like 41 pounds, I think, which is just insane. So I could see why there would be a need to cheat on the scales at that point, and the commissioner did kind of push him through really quick. But they do that a lot these days, or with just everybody. So hard to say.
Tyra go back to that calf kick on the left leg. Take some of the movement out of Joshua Van. Is all out of sorts. The boxing difference is so vast. Joshua's just so smooth, and his counters are so fast.
Pretty poor shot attempt from Tetsuro Taira. Not a bad attempt as far as setup. He was just too far out. Gets caught with a 2 down the middle. Tries to throw a knee up. Oh, some big hooks by Joshua Van.
Oh, yeah. A lot of trouble.
UFC need to wait before matches. They used to. They used to do the weight right before. But the thing is, fighters don't like not cut weight just because you weigh them before the walkout. Like, they'll still cut weight. And if you don't give them time to rehydrate, then the brain damage is far more significant. Tetsuro Taira on the ropes. Van is just unloading this combo.
Tyra's face is a mess.
Tyra can't get a takedown. He is in a lot of trouble.
Joshua just keeps touching.
Tremendous toughness out of the Japanese fighter, but 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Right hand over the top.
Oof. He's wobbly.
Look at that jab.
Oh, and he dropped him. Yeah, it's over.
Josh Van is a beast. He should let him up, Joe.
I mean, he's gonna finish him right here.
Yes, he is.
Look at his face.
Tyra unrecognizable. Van drags him to the ground.
Man's gonna choke him. There's the choke.
Oh, and Van's got the rear naked choke now.
Youthful exuberance.
Gotta get that right hand free.
Oh my God, Tyra's out. Oh, there it is.
Van wants a sub.
Tyra's so game. He's so game, though.
My goodness.
Everybody is standing inside Prudential Center.
If the next right hand is going to put him down. The next time Josh decides to go to right.
Ooh, caught him with a clean hook there.
A couple shots there.
This is another fight where the matchmakers were so wrong.
Just getting his face boxed off, though. Jeez.
What's going on? That's tonight.
Oh, big hook on the ear there. Decent head movement by Tyra now. He's adjusting a little bit at least.
Massive in that type of blood. Face the shot.
Still fighting, though.
He's so game. Uppercut.
Ooh, traded jabs there. Definitely hurt Tyra more, though. Tyra's getting his face just pieced up. Oh, a solid combo from Tyra. Tyra not afraid. Another good shot from Tyra at the minute mark, though. DC thinks he needs a takedown here.
This whole round. Van has fought a perfect round.
He's been incredible. Look at Tyra. What an animal. Incredible. Unbelievable. Incredible.
Joshua Van certainly spent a lot of energy trying to get Tyra out of there. He's a cardio monster, but Tyra remains in the fight. Left hand for Tyra.
Oof.
Championship rounds we go.
Something interesting. Let's watch this. Let's watch these replays. Watch here. Joshua Van with a beautiful right hand, left hook, uppercut, getting off. Look at this. That's illegal. One hand down in New Jersey, no?
Oh, that's right.
Because they didn't go to the new rules.
Ooh.
But then Joshua Van pulls it on. The referee did not catch it. With one hand down, still illegal, but it's okay. Josh Van goes back to work, drops him with a jab.
Dang.
And what a round by Joshua Van. By the end of the round, Tatsuro Tyra's getting taken out.
Crazy. I mean, look, give it up to the toughness of Tatsuro Tyra.
Way for DC of all people to catch the anomaly.
Very good. Believe in yourself. Just breathe. Believe.
Some interesting
You can do it.
decision making from Joshua Van going for the.
That does not happen often, I will admit.
He wanted to prove a point.
All right, tonight's championship rounds brought to you by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram. And seemingly nothing stops Tatsuro Tyra. We'll see if Joshua Van can do it. Round four.
Some nice head movement from Tatsuro Taira here early. Oh, hard calf kick sends Van stumbling backwards and a nice hook and uppercut in the pocket. But then Taira gets caught coming in. He's deep on a shot, but I think Van has found himself with regards to the takedown defense. Taira swims behind, though, and collects the legs. Van's got the butterfly hooks. He's on bottom now. Tyra's wrestling is just so technical and so fluid. It's insane.
Every time Tatsuro has had a problem trying to kill that butterfly dart.
Potentially
Yeah, I wonder what verdict has us at right now.
What in-fight presence from Tatsuro Taira to keep himself in this championship bout. And able to leverage that left hip, but Taira for the moment keeps him down.
Tyra keeps going to the mouth. It's a dominant position. But now
Yeah, he does a good job getting him out here.
maybe he can control this position more.
Right. Josh is definitely more tired right now.
Yes, and you start beating on a guy in the way that he did, you put out more effort than you would normally put out.
Right. And then chasing subs, right? 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Tyra's trying to pass his hands over to the other side.
Josh is trying to explode, but he might give up his back. Oh, careful here.
Those explosions are different in round 1 and in round 4.
Exactly.
Very well could be
More difficult time in bucking Tyra off of him. And even getting back to butterfly.
could end up being 2-2 here.
And we're halfway into this round. This is a dominant round for Tyra.
It's crazy.
Short elbow from Tyra, now a right hand.
But yeah, with the big knockdown from Tyra. Ooh. Triangle choke. That is deep too. Oh, and he's out.
In the adjustment, he lost it. And welcomes Tyra back to his feet.
Solid jab from Tyra. Another solid jab. Decent head movement at range. In the pocket, he gets his face boxed off every time.
Tell you what, Tyra is in phenomenal condition. Yes, he is. To bounce back from the beating that he took, that this kind of energy.
Oh, he got rocked.
You can only take damage like this if you're in tremendous shape. Your body wants to fail you in these moments. But Tyra's going to get this round back if he doesn't try to get close. He cannot strike with Joshua Van.
Good snapping jab from Van. Tyra's got to get back to that calf kick. The calf is right there. Because there it is. Because Joshua's so heavy on that front leg.
It's the boxing, right?
Yes.
That's why the Diaz brothers struggle so much with kicks.
Yeah, more calf kicks from Tyra would be good.
He needs to shoot.
Lost that shot. Now he's getting kneed.
That's a good takedown defense, but this saves Tyra because he's not out in space getting beat on. Van needs to still get away a little bit.
And Tyra might get this takedown.
There's not much time to hold it down and do damage if you Tatsuro Tyra, but to end a round and look good by finishing on top. This is a big moment for him.
And he's right in front of the clock, so he knows exactly how much time he has. Nice jab by Van out of the break. Another one. Minutes down, the final 5 to go. What a fight.
Gosh, such a great fight. Let's throw a breathe. Deep breathe, deep breathe.
Oh man.
Final round. Final round. Let's take this. Let's take this one. Remember when you did. Think of all the training.
Probably 3-1 with a 10-8.
You're gonna get this round.
So I think I think Tyra's cooked. But he had a good performance there.
Ready and going, okay? Two body head or two body heads there. Or split body head. He's gonna come out with that right. He's coming out with that. Okay.
Which I'm okay with, you know, that was my pick. But
Joshua Van fighting into a 5th round for the first time in his UFC career. Tatsuro Taira did that against Brandon Roybal back in 2024.
Ooh, tight uppercut. Good sprawl from Van there. Seems like a lot of people still think that Tyra may have won last round, so maybe he does have a chance. Getting his face boxed off, though. Yeah, Van is all over the sprawl now, which is a little bit of a problem for Tyra. He's taken a lot of damage. Yeah, Tyra's hurt, and that's it. And Tyra protests the stoppage as he falls down. It has not started yet. No, we've just watched the finish of Joshua Van finishing Tetsuo Tyra.
Tatsuro Taira with a brief protest to Vitor Ribeiro. But Vitor, one of the best in the business. Joshua Van and still. Tatsuro Taira's body language covering up, but up for the referee to intervene. Both athletes have a team champ. What a fight.
Tyra was protesting the stoppage, but that was absolutely a good stoppage.
Yes.
He was in deep, deep trouble. I mean, look, the guy's got incredible heart. We know that because of what he got through earlier in the fight, but that was correct.
He gets hit to the body in that way, his body language.
No, Sean has not started yet. Nope, still the co-main, and it just barely ended. So we're gonna see now
I mean, he was absolutely hurt bad. We're gonna
the
again one more time.
the promos and stuff. They'll take
Right hand in the body.
like probably 10 minutes or so, and then
Another jab. I mean, he's in deep trouble.
we should get to Sean here by about 10 p.m.
Right hand.
Good stoppage. I like the stoppage, Joe.
But he's very upset, but it's just because he's an animal. He's such a warrior.
He got through it earlier, but I mean, look, man, he's turning away. He's getting. And here's where
Right there.
it's when he gets hit clean. It's like he's getting hit clean.
Well, you should be allowed to turn your back, but that is a visual that a lot of referees believe speaks to not intelligently defending yourself. But we have seen a trend recently, especially the high-level referees letting fights, especially title fights, go longer. Perhaps there's an eventuality that would stop Tyra there, but I think if you're Tyra and your team Tyra, given the way that fight went, you'd like to have an extra few seconds. But and still, Joshua Van, the Burmese American, successfully defends the title. We will talk to him next.
I'm curious to see what those scorecards looked like.
Some guys said they do it for a case of Bud Light.
What guy?
Let you know this call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. What? Do I have the pleasure of speaking? Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of UFC. Already put it to him. On May 15th, Beth and Rip are back in a new Yellowstone series, Dutton Ranch, starring Cole Hauser, Kelly Riley, Ed Harris, and Annette Bening. Dutton Ranch, streaming May 15th on Paramount Plus. To make it official, we send it in to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Vitor Ribeiro has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC
Well fought, well won.
champion of the world, Joshua the Fearless Van.
Winner Joshua Van. Joshua, how good does that sound? The winner and still.
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. At the end of the day, man, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who saved my life. And his name is Jesus Christ.
Much better than his last title fight.
So
I'll give
many
him that.
back and forth exchanges. It looked like you had him out of there a couple of times. That guy had a heart of a warrior. I mean, it was really an incredible performance by both of you.
I said I was going to finish him inside 3 rounds, and I almost did. But, man, he's a tough motherfucker to screw. And, you know, shout out to my coach, Daniel Pineda. He said, go to the body and you finish him. As soon as I go to the body, it was over.
Well, let's take a look at the final exchange because you went to the body several times. You got him with a front kick to the body, and then you started ripping shots to the body with punches.
In 4-ounce gloves, those body shots are brutal. Let me tell you.
Saved him from more punishment, but what a fight.
Thank you, man. And shout out to Tetsuro, the Japanese fans.
Now, he was like looking away and going down.
Myanmar, man. Now the world will know of us. And you got a fucking champion. Doubt me now.
I don't know. Could have let it go a teeny tiny bit longer, but the result would have been no different.
You have unfinished business with Alexandre Pantoja, who's in the house right now. That will most likely be next for you. Give us your thoughts on that.
Pantoja, you better get your shit right. You can run it back if you want.
Well, sir, I want you to enjoy this. Congratulations.
What a joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still flyweight champion of the world, Joshua Van.
That post-fight interview brought to you by Trip, the official water of UFC. Congrats to Daniel Pineda, Frank Gallego, Joseph McCamish, Jose Vasquez, everybody else. Van, and potentially it will be that rematch with Pantoja next, but my word, a flyweight title fight that they will be talking about for years and years to come.
That was very good, you know.
Well, Nassour Dinimavov could have been fighting for the middleweight title tonight. He is a most interested observer in our main event. Also in the building tonight, light heavyweight
I mean, I can tell you why Imavov wasn't fighting for the title tonight. It's because Sean Strickland cooked him. And, you know, you got to feel bad for Imavov for taking Sean on short notice as a replacement. Obviously, Sean was the one stepping up, not him. But very tough fight. And then after such a tough fight in Strickland, you know, it kind of has derailed his whole career.
Plus 650, you need Khamzat Chimaev to win by submission. You need Sean Strickland to land at least 25 strikes in round 1, and you need the fight to be decided in under 2.5 rounds. Best of luck in the sportsbook tonight. Yes, coming up next, the fight that has captivated the attention of the entire sports world, the undefeated Chechen warrior Khamzat Chimaev, as dominant a fighter as there is in the game. Doesn't feel like any sort of game when you're fighting him. He brings a wrestling ferocity that overwhelms beyond comprehension. And tonight, defending his title against
Sean Strickland.
conquered any number of different stylists en route to becoming a borderline future Hall of Famer. But tonight would represent the biggest win of his career, to be the first to solve his rival Chimaev.
Yeah, if Sean wins this, he's definitely in the Hall of Fame. And he looks locked in. He looks like he's on cycle. Looks like he's been taking some good steroids, which I'm very excited about. Oh, I'm nervous. action on Sean right now.
What a night it has been here at UFC 328. Chimaev versus Strickland live from a sold-out Prudential Center. What a live event it has been. A lot of smiles on the faces of these fight fans, and I'd imagine fight fans around the world after one of the greatest flyweight championship fights we've ever seen.
Ooh.
But now live from the Rock in Newark, New Jersey, it is time for the main event for UFC 328. Chimaev versus Strickland, presented by Total Wireless, the official wireless provider of UFC. There is only one Khamzat Chimaev. He has lived up to all the hype, rising to status as undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and the stage could not be bigger as he tries to pass his latest test, first defense of his world title.
Boars.
This guy's a monster.
A force unlike anything the fight game has ever seen. It's another win for Khamzat. He is a
Yeah, Gerald Mearshart, the only guy to not get taken down by Khamzat because he got knocked out 15 seconds in. Impressive that they can make this fight look exciting. It was one of the most boring title fights I've ever seen.
total domination, bell to bell. Khamzat Chimaev has done it. There is no lower human being on this earth than Chimaev.
Ooh.
Your old friend has been tweeting about you since the fight. You're not a good man. You're not a good person. For a man that calls himself a wolf, you sure do act like a coward. When he trained with us, every time Chimaev would walk in the gym, he would pick the smallest, lowest level pro and say, but oh, he looks like my opponent.
Dang. They got clips of that.
If I walk into the gym, I will spar the hardest and best guy because I want to test myself. Chimaev says, like, I want you to be scared of me and his weakness. Utter
When Sean Strickland is on his game, he competes the best in the world. He's got such a relentless style. He is in your face.
You know what you're gonna get, but can you deal with it?
Sean Strickland has done just about everything you can do to work his way back to a title fight.
Anthony Hernandez on the ropes in round 3. Goes down. Sean's all over him. There it is. Sean Strickland holds the fluffy winning streak at 8. What do you want next, Sean? I like a piece down on the chest. Give me that title shot. I want to see the last American in the sport going that guy up. That's what's gonna happen. There's the tap. No one knows. Say something. Nothing he does, I haven't seen. Wrestle, I'm just gonna put it back up. Sean's not easy to take down, and he's hard to hold down. You're gonna see me frustrated, throw big punches, trying to hit me, and I'm just gonna tag him out. I'm gonna keep hitting him. It's gonna be a 4th round TKO. Grab pound finish. Strickland said I want to turn him into a punching bag, and that's exactly what he did. You think you're tough, man. We'll see who handles deep water better. You're out.
Ah, I love Sean's walkout. So fun. I will say he looks less nervous than he did walking out against DDP the second time, but he does look nervous. Although he always looks a little nervous. Doing his little anxiety, punching himself in the face. I wonder if the anger management has made his walkouts tougher for him, because he's thinking less about, like, murdering people.
The decorated former UFC middleweight champion, California native Sean Strickland, and you saw what he could do with a year off against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez earlier this year in February. Turned in one of his best performances. It has been 77 days since that fight, and tonight he will try to regain the middleweight trophy.
Well, he got no damage.
He's very lean, too, which I really like to see, because when he was facing DDP the second time, he was really heavy coming in, had a rough weight cut, and just didn't look as athletic as he did against Hernandez. But then, you know, when he's like shredded, when he's locked in, that's when he performs his best. Now, we're going to watch 5 minutes of Sean getting ragdolled, and that's going to make me very anxious. But we shall see what happens after that.
At the end of the day, underneath it all, he is a tremendous fighter, and he hopes to put that on display tonight in this championship fight.
Back in 30 with our main event.
That swordfish won me the tournament.
I once had an 8-leg parlay. An octopus, if you will, came down
I have to watch an ad while we wait for Chimaev to walk out. What is this?
the night before. So I figured I'd use my Bet365 sign-up bonus to hammer the under.
Did you win?
Well, let's just say the next round of omelets is on me, fellas.
New customers bet $10, get $200 in bonus bets.
I will say, Khamzat's walkout song is also pretty fire. Really is Habib Connor too, huh? Oh, this is not his usual walkout song. Or is it? No, it's not.
Well, he is intensity personified, and Khamzat Chimaev, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion Joe, has got that look in his eye tonight. 15-0, first title defense beckons here in a matter of moments.
Look, he's so amped up for this fight. You want to talk about real hate? This guy hates Sean Strickland, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, depending upon how he approaches it and how hard he hits the gas in the first
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
He can strike if he needs to. I heard Khalil Rountree say this guy was 220-something pounds, trying to go to 205. Now he's back defending his middleweight championship.
See, even if Sean wins, like, we know it's gonna suck for him.
Been a big
So,
legacy for Boers, Khamzat Chimaev.
I mean, would you look at all the men in black and blue creating separation between the champion Khamzat Chimaev and the challenger Sean Strickland? You talk about friction and heat elevating championship fights, and for a lot of people, not since Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor in 2018 have we had this type of animosity for a world title.
Yeah, this is that, and maybe a little more. It's very close. But, you know, look how calm Sean is through all this. This is one of the things, like, the guy is able to maintain, in all that chaos, maintain composure. And I think that's a giant factor in this fight, if it should get out of the first round. Like, look at him. Stoic, calm, relaxed, ready for war.
But how does Chimaev handle his emotions? I mean, I'm so nervous.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Chimaev is looking like he's getting a little nervous, yeah.
sporting fans are making better choices every day. Download B-World today and earn with purpose. Khamzat Chimaev turned 32 on the 1st of this month. Sean Strickland is 35. Chimaev taller by an inch. 1 inch in
Ugh.
for the American Sean Strickland. All right,
Goodness.
now for your main event introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, Commissioner Larry Hazard. Our 3 judges scoring this contest in octagon side are Eric Cohen, Sally Amato, and Sue Sanadad. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. This championship
Yay, we got Herb doing it.
Super Sure, your corner team for business insurance, the official small and medium business insurance partner of UFC. And by Masters of the Universe, witness how he became He-Man. Masters of the Universe, only in theaters June 5th. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
I don't know how I'm yawning when I'm this anxious. It's kind of an interesting thing that can happen.
5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight
They still have the security in there. When are they gonna leave?
of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 30 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Corona, California, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion and the number 3 ranked middleweight UFC contender in the world, the Challenger.
And now we're on the live odds.
And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist, holding a perfect professional record, 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of the United Arab Emirates.
Sean's smiling.
Guys are so excited they can't stop smiling. One of the biggest, baddest title fights in recent UFC history is underway.
Let's see how long it takes for that takedown. Should be about 8 seconds. There it is.
Early shot from Chimaev, and he crowns Strickland too easy.
You knew that was going to happen. It needed to be harder for Strickland. He's got to make it harder to take him down. Chimaev did a real good job pressing him. Hit him with the double leg, got the takedown.
Come on, Sean. This is where you got it. Yep, there you go.
Back in 2017, jiu-jitsu doesn't work.
Forcing Sean to, or forcing Khamzat to mat return is good. Tripoding is good. This is where Sean needs to move, and it's gonna suck for this first round. He's just gonna keep getting yanked down like this. And sure enough, he's falling on the betting odds to now 500 again. But the more he gets put in these positions, the better.
Strickland was
Because he's going to continue to tire out Khamzat. But he shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be chilling with Khamzat having the back take. Because he's not making Khamzat work at that point. There we go. Now he's risking the rear naked choke. Like we said in our breakdown, he's got to take some risk here. But taking this risk is going to force Khamzat to work.
Strickland, this is all a part of the plan. Take him into deep water. Survive the early onslaught.
Just like Joe Rogan's saying. There we go. Good tripod from Sean. Got broken down. He's defending the rear naked choke just fine.
Staying calm so far.
Yes, he is.
no one has even attempted a submission on Strickland in his UFC career thus far.
That's actually insane. I believe it.
In part because they haven't been able to get to a position to do so.
Strickland's hand fighting, keeping his hands on those choke arms.
So far, Strickland seems content to just defend.
Yeah, I need to see a little more activity from Sean in this. A little more turning into Khamzat's chest. He obviously does not want to end up on his back, which is fair. There we go, another good turtle.
Scrambling, trying to get back up to his feet. Khamzat slows, gets behind him.
Khamzat does a beautiful job of not fighting you in positions, just continuing to ride you. He lets you go to the next position and tries to
Sean needs to go 2-on-1 with the hands there. Ooh, he got him with that punch there. He's building up again. Khamzat's being composed, and Sean needs to get him to be not composed.
Chimaev is doing a real good job of not letting him get to the octagon side. Every time he starts to go there, he pulls that weight back towards him.
Alright, gotta watch that choke. He's all over it. Something of a Granby attempt. Continuing to turtle. Oh, and Sean's gonna end up mounted here.
Throwing hands. There's one.
Sean scrambling, trying to use a deep half. Chimaev does such a good job.
Some very good positional awareness from Sean there. And Sean's up and back down. That's what we want to see, though. The more you can force him to mat return you in round one, the more tired he's going to be in round two.
But if you're Strickland now and all your training paying dividends to this point, you are defending, you are keeping
Sean is being a little less active than I would like right now.
Blood on the nose of Khamzat Chimaev. Perhaps from slamming Sean back down to the mat.
Pretty poor choke attempt.
Oh, he's got his neck. He's got his neck.
as long as Strickland keeps fighting that hand, he should be okay.
Sean's fine. Sean's fine. Yep. Oh, he switched sides. That's in. Oh, and now he's out. He's got his chin back in.
Strickland doing a good job of just
Good defense from Strickland.
when he's in these submission positions.
Dominant start for the champ, as we come to expect.
That's what he's gonna shoot. Okay? So start timing your midline feints, aim stuff at his chest. Okay? Hey, this is the best he had. Okay? This is exactly the round we need. Let's go.
Good advice from his corner. The game plan as expected. Why is Sean only a plus 375 on the live odds? I'm going to wait for that to get worse again because it was 500 before.
Somebody drop the pin right there.
Seems like a lot of people had the idea I had. Score is 1-0 Chimaev.
Round two brought to you by Monaco, the official can cocktail of UFC. Shots in every can.
For Chimaev to get tired, Strickland's got to hit him.
Oop, some 1-2s landing for Sean.
That ain't gonna fatigue Chimaev.
Strikes are landing for Sean. Decent movement in the pocket there.
Strickland working off of his outstanding
Sean needs to just keep jabbing. Good head movement and caught him with the hook coming back. Sean is landing. Sean is very composed, very calm. He threw a teep up the middle, which is surprising.
The moment he gets him back to the octagon side.
Yeah, Sean needs to hold the center. He needs to circle. He's about to get shot on. There we go. Better hooks. Eric Nixick is been clear with Sean. You know, yeah, you gotta hold this position, and he's doing good so far.
Strickland after Chimaev landed to the body.
Khamzat cannot hang with him at this distance. The issue is keeping him at this distance when he's able to land something like that. He just needs to keep circling. I need more lateral movement from Sean. He needs to stay in front of that black line.
Get that jab off. Nice jab by Khamzat. Good right hand by Sean.
Chimaev now in that conventional stance. That's a shot.
There's that shot.
Shot side.
Better defended that time. Look at that reversal by Sean. He's got the overhooks, and Khamzat's on his back.
Strickland on top now. Very interesting.
We have not seen Chimaev on his back.
Only against Ricketts. That was in the final round.
I can't remember a louder arena. 3 minutes to go, round two.
This is unfortunate. I didn't get my chance to place my bet, and now Sean is a plus 225, but that's okay.
Oh, it's a good left hand from Strickland on the ground.
Now, Khamzat being a dominant wrestler, you gotta wonder how much time does he spend on his back?
And also, that's like, as a wrestler, when you're on your back is when you get tired. You don't want to be on your back. You want top control.
He's going to try and throw up a sub off his back. He's got good jiu-jitsu. Yep, he's working a triangle.
Sean's gonna let him up.
Sean welcoming him up. Sean not resting on his laurels here. He does not look satisfied with that engagement, but he lands a nice three-piece combo. Khamzat attempts another shot. Sean sprawls, and Khamzat pulls guard. Oh, and Sean's landing on him now. I don't think that was because he was hurt, though. I think Chimaev wants to engage on the ground. He's not looking good, though.
You wonder if it's Chimaev having to hold him down, back return and lift him. Remember, it was about Sean making it hard. Now Sean can get some damage off. This will really start to take an effect on Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, Yeah, Chimaev's not looking good down there.
The way he's shooting is very telegraphed.
Now odds are even. 115, 115.
Yeah, his teammate Blue Roundtree Jr. suggested maybe he was in line to fight Yuri Prohaska, so certainly a potential factor. 1 minute to go, round two.
And this is also for Khamzat.
Oh, Sean's got to be careful with his head positioning here. He's doing a good job at this, grabbing that half guard so he can build a base out of it with his core. Yeah, Sean's jiu-jitsu is just beautiful, and he's happy to engage on the ground here with Khamzat.
His confidence has to be through the roof right now. This is as good a result as he could possibly have hoped for. To be only in the second and already dominating.
Khamzat is now the underdog. That did not go as planned. Sean was supposed to still be the underdog, but we'll take it. Maybe I will save my $15 for another day, but
But yet Sean is being very patient. He's in control.
Because he understands that the danger, every round gets less and less and less. The most serious submission danger was in round one.
Just breathe, all right? Calm down now.
yeah, I think Khamzat was probably just planning to take a rest round there, and he might come out a lot harder now.
Everything's all right. It's 1-1. Nothing bad happened, all right? We still got this. Just move around. You have to move your feet. You have to get closer to him. And then try your left hook when you're chopping up left hook up.
That is the case where it's really hard to get close enough to Sean to actually shoot without eating some damage.
Everything's all right. Calm down, please.
Armin doesn't want to lose $50K to Aiden Ross.
Khamzat in his course does not look good.
Right here you see Strickland. Look at that. Strickland shoved ahead. Goes to a wizard sprawl. Comes out and pulls the circle to his feet, wipes his back into the guard. That was very surprising. Sorry, Don.
Yeah, looks like rest round, and now Khamzat's moving again.
Back 59 seconds throughout his entire career before tonight.
Chimaev needs a takedown bad.
Ooh, good head movement by Sean.
Or a knockout.
So much is made of his wrestling and his grappling. We don't talk about the striking nearly enough.
Hamzat's getting wobbled with those jabs.
In the Fluffy Hernandez fight, it was just such a thudding jab.
Justin Gaethje has said he doesn't wrestle a lot in competition in part because it's tiring. T. Thomas, go ahead.
Gentlemen, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Khamzat Chimaev, the most dominant wrestler we've ever seen, has pulled guard twice in the second round. I can't believe that. If that is not a sign for Sean Strickland to turn up the heat and put him away, I don't know what is.
But if Strickland turns it up too much, Dean, he opens up takedown opportunities.
That's true, but given the way he acted after that takedown attempt in the second, I don't know how much he has in the tank.
And this is what we talked about. It becoming very hard for Chimaev.
This is insane.
Want to give the effort to shoot.
Like, it's kind of what I expected, but it's not what I expected.
We saw it in the Usman fight. We saw it in the Gilbert Burns fight. By the third round, he was fatigued.
Oh, man.
He decided to stand and trade.
Yeah, that weight cut really did a number on him, I bet, because I was expecting
Energy toll, right? But certainly
round 2 to at least still have Khamzat in it.
nice right hand by Strickland.
That jab Strickland is landing, man. Chimaev's got to move his head.
Oh, cracked him there. Come on, Sean. He's gonna shoot here. The moment Sean's foot gets behind the black line, he's gonna shoot.
Chimaev
Nice overhand attempt from Khamzat. Sean is just out of range. Sean's distance management is unmatched by anybody other than maybe Conor McGregor. Oh, he caught him there with a nice right hand.
Looked like maybe he spit something out, I don't know.
Sean's rocking Khamzat.
Strickland back to work off of that jab.
Wild hook from Sean that misses, but no shot out of Khamzat off of it.
Chimaev finding success also in this round, but
A lot of high guarding from Chimaev. Sean just punching through the guard. Some looping hooks from Sean. Right about here is where I would have expected a reshot. Khamzat is really tired. Faked the head kick. Sean got tagged there.
Coming up on 90 seconds to go in round
His nose is bleeding a little bit.
Polygon in recently.
Got tagged again.
Last day or so, there were 2 bets wagered on Khamzat Chimaev, one for $650,000 and one bet for $1.4 million. Those bets would appear to be in great jeopardy here down the stretch in round 3.
Sean's pretty bloody now from that nose, but
and that right hand there by Chimaev was thrown with some intent, but Strickland does that shoulder roll. Right? He fights from that Philly shell.
Strickland's bleeding out of his nose.
Yeah, he is.
Something landed.
Oh, Khamzat's landed. They're just kind of trading jabs here at times.
Khamzat's talking to him.
Chimaev's on that gas.
51 seconds. I would be surprised if Khamzat shoots now, but he's getting excited.
Counter for Strickland after Chimaev appeared to land.
I need a bit more defensive soundness from Sean here.
Strickland's jab gets through.
Khamzat's a little too confident in his ability to land right now. Wobbled Sean there.
There up against the fence by Strickland.
It was not to the head, so yes, it was more of a stumble or a slip, but
In round 3.
landed it like on his lap. How embarrassing would it be if you were the grappling solution to him but can't strike with him as Sean? Which I'm not saying he's not doing just fine with the striking, but he's looking kind of rough himself.
Killer guard from him. Okay? The jab can't miss. Let's follow up with the right hand. Look at me. Let's follow up with the right hand every once in a while. Keep it straight and don't forget about your body work. Everything else is perfect. Teams, add those teams.
How you feeling? You all right? All the time, you're moving it, right? Give
The pressure's getting to Sean.
Don't just set it wrong. Right jab, left hook. Right jab, left hook.
I mean, he made it 3 rounds, you know.
Tonight's championship rounds are brought to you by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram. Round 4 of a possible 5.
We're going to see a shot this round, probably. Khamzat's getting all excited again. Make it 2-2 going into the 5th.
I love you, man.
I think Khamzat Chimaev in round 2 had a bit of an adrenaline dump. Now, Sean doesn't push him. He will come back from that. Because in that last round, he fought better. I still don't know if he won that round, but he fought much better. Strickland needs to try to throw a right hand behind all those jabs.
Sean's backed up a little too much here now, yep.
And his nose appeared to be bothering him as well. We'll keep an eye on that. That was the first round in which Chimaev did not attempt a single takedown since he fought Gilbert Burns 6 fights ago. And did not attempt a takedown in round 3.
Yeah, he's landed on Sean a little too easily. It's all about spirit, says Kamaru Usman, who is a guy who has fought both of these guys. Sean got tagged there, but he landed his own right hand.
Doing a good job of going to the body of Strickland, too. That's why Strickland's getting tired.
Jab by Strickland. Good advancement by Chimaev, who at closing time was a 5-1 favorite. You see the updated numbers on Molly Market. 78% chance Chimaev wins, 22% for Strickland. Those numbers figure to sway as this fight continues. But Strickland certainly had closed the gap after a strong round 3. He was at 56% prior to round 4. So Chimaev doing some pretty good work here early round 4. Body kick for the chin.
These punches by Strickland seem defensive, like he's pushing them off him.
A little more aggression from Strickland, though.
Towards him, trying to really hurt him. Now he landed a couple
That's
shots.
better if you're Strickland. But Strickland also does nothing to the body. That's how you fatigue people. When you go to the body. That's how
Nice
you
right hand there.
Hernandez.
Yeah, Sean's struggling to breathe for sure.
It's been all up top for Sean Strickland. Looping left gets
A lot of head hunting, yeah.
nice shot by Chimaev. Strickland really
Chimaev's getting busted up now from that jab.
Yeah, that's the thing about Chimaev. He has a chin and a half. I don't think I've ever seen him hurt in any of the films that he's done. Sean's got a good one too, but if they're just gonna trade 1-2s, you know, you may very well lose that as Sean Strickland.
Oh, nice right hand there by Sean. Nice kick by Khamzat.
Nice shot to the body by Khamzat.
I think that's getting Sean tired. Khamzat has really changed up the pace and where he's throwing that right hand. Instead of chasing Strickland's head, hitting him in the shoulders, he's hitting the right in the belly.
But he's mixing everything up. Kicks, punches, shots to the body and the head, where Sean is just targeting on the face.
He's landing though.
Yeah, there's a nice right hand.
Sean's got 2 rounds right here. He may very well have lost this one, so it's 2-2. And there's a shot from Khamzat. Yep.
Now does Sean have the energy?
I will say, yeah, Sean usually wins the 5th.
nicely shot by Chimaev. Less than a minute to go round 4.
Yep. Just got a tripod, got to stay calm.
So some pretty good fight IQ here in round 4 by the chin.
You know, we talked about that second round. It seemed like Chimaev had a bit of an adrenaline dump. He was all worked up. He got tired. Third round, they start. Sean didn't press enough. He might have won the round, but he run the round behind the jab, the wrestling. And now Chimaev seems to be building.
The
And
other
Sean's
thing to
tired.
take into consideration is the endurance work that he's done with Sam Calavita.
Yep, right.
So Khamzat went to correct his problems that he's had, went to Sam Calavita, the garage. He's known for having incredible endurance training in that place. Like, people get nervous about that like they do for a fight.
Right hook.
That endurance training will be a factor in his ability to show up around. Why he came back after that second round.
Through the body. Start with the body. Then go to the head. You are winning. You know this? You're winning this. And then you're finally going to take it with the wrestling. You're going to finish with the wrestling.
I think it's 2-2.
Handle that garage better than Arman Salicano's in the corner of Khamzat Chimaev was Khamzat himself, but it will likely come down to this. Our 5th and final round. Chimaev has
You can defend that, Sean. You can defend that. Yep. Get up, get up, get up.
He's going to just try to ride him now the entirety of this round. It is imperative that Sean Strickland gets up.
Yeah, he's gotta be not so risk adverse here, which he's doing good getting up. There we go. Yep, and he's turned into him. He's got the underhook. He's doing the right things.
Get away and break space. That's exhausting for Khamzat Chimaev.
Good sprawl from Sean. Oh, a very technical switch. But Khamzat recovered well.
Strickland got to attack the hands. He's got to find the lock of Chimaev. Split his hands and get away from the fence.
Good knee to the body there from Sean.
Got a base. Nothing was done with that control. But it's got to be more. It's not going to be just a jab from Sean Strickland.
No, he's got to land some big shots.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much energy he has at this point.
Come on, Sean.
Labor of loopy shot there from Strickland. Good jab from Sean. There's another one. Chimaev counters. A grueling week and a grueling fight.
I just need one shot to land clean and just wobble Chimaev.
Is still on the table. Who's going to separate themselves from the other to win this title? I can't imagine many people thought that this would be as competitive. Hence the betting line. Sean Strickland has fought a very good fight. Chimaev has rebuilt himself into this fight after looking bad in round 2.
That was a significant right hand a moment ago from Strickland.
That's what I was saying we need. We need something to get some respect.
Nice right hand.
He's got to put
He's
more
got
right
to
hand.
push forward. He can't just jab and back up as he's jabbing. It's just not going to get Khamzat off him. He's got to do something to really stop Khamzat in his tracks.
That was a nice grazing uppercut that cut Khamzat's eye.
Chimaev 7 for 10 on his takedowns. Striking numbers favor Strickland.
Sean's very heavy on those legs, so he's eating a lot more leg kicks than he normally does. But that's because he needs to be ready to defend the takedowns, so all according to plan, he's eating them well. Well-timed teep.
Nice jab there by Sean.
Khamzat's picking it up. So is Sean. Oh, he caught him there.
There for the champ.
Beautiful right hand by Chimaev there.
Sean needs to get aggressive here. Yep.
The way he was lifting his shoulder up before the fight, you almost wonder if that's the shoulder that was injured in that motorcycle accident. Because he's really not throwing a lot of right hands.
Good reaction by Strickland to get to the fence. Now he pokes.
That was a solid way to maintain position there. He's got to get back up. 1 minute.
With his 8th takedown there.
Sean's doing the right things here.
What a war of attrition. Under a minute to go.
Strickland has got to get up. Cannot end this round on the bottom. Chimaev's got to make this takedown count, though. Oh, Strickland got away.
Come on, Sean. Land something on the break.
In the battle. 35 seconds.
There you go. Look at that. Come on, Sean. Put it on him. 25 seconds. Oh, he wobbled Chimaev there. Come on, Sean. Hurt him. Get in there. Yes, there we go. Put it on him. Yep.
Time to let it all go. Big right hand by Chimaev. And that will do it. Sean Strickland and Khamzat Chimaev.
I think it's 3-2 Sean. I think it's 3-2 Sean.
Shakes his head.
I think it's 3-2 Sean. I'm scoring at 3-2 Sean.
Leg parlay. An octopus, if you will. It came down to a game in Indiana. I heard.
Curious what verdict has it.
For a late the night before, so I figured I'd use my Bet365 sign-up bonus to hammer the under.
Did you win?
Well, let's just say the next round of omelets is on me, fellas. New customers bet $10, get $200 in bonus bets.
I miss him.
I brought the best part of your father with us. Heard you folks down here from Montana.
Real blow is a bit more complicated. No one understands what we've done to protect this ranch.
I need to be ready for the hard parts since they're coming.
Sounds like fun.
Legacy is to be able to say. But only if it's wise.
All right, we are back. Khamzat Chimaev and Sean Strickland just had a nice embrace. A lot of fans wondered if these two would bury the hatchet. Let's look back at some of the action, champ.
Good takedown defense by Strickland. In the second round, he fought a really good second round. Third round, they were trading jabs. Strickland lands a beautiful right hand there. Another right hand there by Sean. Chimaev with a beautiful straight right hand over the top.
You can hear Sean coming over the mic in the background.
Puts him down in round 4 to end the round. Chimaev with a big overhand right.
Yeah, that's
into
probably the
round 5.
biggest shot Chimaev landed.
Fight was insanely close. And that 5th round is what's going to determine the fight.
Yeah. See, just look at those stats, though.
And as we await the decision, as it goes longer, you wonder if there might be something going on. Significant strikes advantage Strickland. You see the takedowns, of course, for Chimaev. 6 minutes of ground control time for him. 3 minutes for Sean Strickland, which all came in that middle round.
Man, that 5th round.
Very close fight, but I think Sean got it.
Sean landed some good shots in that 5th round. Chimaev landed some takedowns in that 5th round.
Yeah, but the takedowns he did nothing with, so they shouldn't be scored as anything. There was no damage done. He didn't even get a single shot off or submission, anything.
Final time tonight here in
All right. I think both of them are going to be salty if they lose, so I don't know.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision.
Oh, split.
48-47, Chimaev.
48-47.
Shimano scores it. 48-47, Strickland.
There we go.
And Erico scores the contest. 48-47 for the winner.
It's got to be Sean.
Split decision. And
Yes! Hell yeah, let's freaking go. No longer undefeated is Khamzat Chimaev. And our boy gets his belt back after 2 years. 2 freaking years. 2 freaking years after his robbery, he finally gets his belt back. Oh, that's so beautiful to see. Oh, Khamzat's putting it on him. Look at that. The old gym buddies are friends again.
I'm here with the winner and new middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. And what an awesome display of sportsmanship by Khamzat to put that belt around your waist. Sean, how happy are you right now?
Hey, you guys, I'll get back a problem. Come on, come on. Hey, I just want to apologize to my American fans, my Muslim fans, and my Christian fans. I went too fucking hard. I'll admit it. I respect all you guys. Chechen has great fighters who are savage. He's a fucking savage. I should be a better fucking example, but I'm trying to sell these fights for you fuckers. I appreciate you.
Well, Sean, you sold this fight in a huge way, and you fought this fight in a huge way. How happy are you right now?
That motherfucker would not go back. I'm hitting him with everything. He just keeps coming forward. Crazy.
This was one of the
Oh, he's out of there.
title fights
Did not want to stay for an interview, and he's taking his gloves off.
of both guys giving
I thought he would have announced a move up to 205.
That's exactly what you did, and that's how you won that world title back.
You may have broke my nose, but again, I want to tell you guys and my fans, I fucking love you guys. I would not be where I am today without you guys.
And that means he gets to rematch Nasruddin Imavov for his first title defense too, which is just awesome. Which might be a reality where he fights DDP again too, which I don't know about that, but amazing. And the woman scored it 4 rounds for Khamzat, the woman judge. Sean always is in split decisions, though. They're always split decisions. Like, it's a safe bet to bet that Sean's fights will be a split decision. But insane. Beautiful moment.
We will have a lot more on this coming up as we celebrate a monumental win for the American Sean Strickland.
We're going to get a lot more activity at middleweight now, so it's going to be awesome.
It's been a good time for a long time.
Beautiful. And, oh, Sean's tearing up. Yep, it happens. Oh, that's a beautiful sight.
Tasting great since 48.
Definitely got his nose broken, but that's how Sean does it. He pushes through. He wins the 5th round.
Also added for Sean. Susani Don did have it for Khamzat Chimaev. She did give him that 5th round, but it came down to 5.
Yeah, that's how Sean does it. Is he builds into fights, wins 2 and 3, and then he'll usually taper off round 4 and win round 5.
What a competitive fight, what an amazing fight.
But Sue over there thought that Sean literally,
My gosh.
I mean, you
yeah.
don't get much closer. I mean, Sean came up to me after the fight. He goes, "What do you think?" I go, "It was so close,
Yeah.
but it was an amazing fight." He was happy with that, but he just kept saying, "Give me my belt. Give me that belt. Give me that belt." And the look on his face when he got it, and how about the sportsmanship of Khamzat Chimaev taking that belt?
This is amazing. This is a
congratulating
wonderful
Sean
fight.
and wrapping it around his
Our boy did it. He brought the belt back. Made me $50 because I did manage to get the live bet in there. And it should be worth about $53 for the 15. Got it in there during round 4 when he was kind of cooked. So, because we knew Sean's tendency, he builds back into fights. Amazing. We like to see it. Alright. Signing off from the stream. Y'all take care.